Hey sports fans, how's it going out there? Listen, welcome to Real Talk Live 007. We're an all-time, anytime, everyday sports station. We enjoy putting out videos and all kinds of good things. Today, we're going to be going over the our top five short videos that we've put out. And I hope you really enjoyed. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe because, you know, that does help a little bit. So we appreciate all of that. It doesn't really cost you anything either, but sure does help us. And if you like something, please leave a comment because I love to talk to you guys. I know a lot of our short watchers out there. We've been communicating a whole lot over a video that just went viral for us. Our first video that's hit 1 million views. So we're here, I guess, to stay, or at least as long as you guys want us here. So thank you. And top 5 shorts.
Deion Sanders gets hired. He brings his son Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. He talked a big game about the transfer portal, and he has rebuilt that entire program. Deion Sanders has been an unequivocal success, and I mean home run success.
It is what it is. I don't really look too deep into that. I just want Travis to win, of course, and that will be almost like I won because I threw the ball.
Take advantage of that opportunity. Once you get it, take advantage of your opportunity.
For someone that never wanted to do this, I am really addicted to it right now. The Vegas is really giving me a purpose in life, and I'm enjoying it.
I hear the train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I...
Hey, boy, these chips was good. We was acting like we had popcorn over here. Molly over there with the camera, she had to get her a handful too because they are delicious. But anyway, that was a video right there, man. I told you we love Coach Prime. I mean, there's no doubt about it that you cannot, underestimate or who do you know has played Major League Baseball and played in the National Football League as well? Come on. How hard is it to make one of those professional teams? He made both of them, so you know he has to be pretty much dedicated to the things that he's saying and executes well, right? And that's why we really love him over here on this station, because the message, the things that he's talking about, all that stuff right there to me is like, man, I mean, who wouldn't I want to listen to and to get motivational and inspirational messages from? So that video right there, was a tribute to Coach Prime. You see quite a few of them on our station. We mostly focus in on that area when it's football season, but we will have some things throughout the year. But Colorado, we are happy for you that you were able to have Coach Prime and bring him into your environment. It's been a while since you guys have won. But I'm just saying, I'm a new fan. I'm a Deion fan, but I'm also a Colorado fan. So it's wonderful to have you guys here. But at the end of the day, one of the things I thought was interesting with this video was that, Folsom Field. So it's Folsom Field, and there was a little play that Molly threw in on us when she was editing this video that, Breaking Out of Folsom, the Johnny Cash song. I love the whole thing. I don't know how too many of you even caught that, but that's why I love to working with the people that's around us. And please like and subscribe and become a part of our community, because at the end of the day, that's really where it's all about. Just hit the little subscribe button. And if you want to, you can go ahead and hit the bell, and the bell will send you notifications every time we put something out. So it's a win-win for everybody, at the end of the day. But we're moving on to number 4, is it? I think it's number 4. Our next video is our number 4 best video, best viewed, and again, it's a short, so it's a combination of shorts here. So there it is.
I used to hear this little voice. Why won't you quit?
I got Morant.
You not enough? Think you got it bad? There's plenty of people who got it rough and you not one of them. Plenty of people who deserve love, but you not one of them. Belittling and humbling, I'm used to it. Devil's deceit had me believe there was some truth to it. Desperate for peace, pressure with grief, I had to move through it. Struggling to see where I should live. When I looked around, it seemed like there was nothing I could give. Many was times I couldn't speak about what was happening underneath. No faith or fear, and a fraction of unbelief in the dark. Maybe if I open my heart, there might be a way to get closer to God. But tell me how, what's the purpose of my life, oh Lord? Tell me now, what's the reason why I'm fighting for? I'm yelling out, if you hear me, let me hear your voice. Help me out, please speak and don't fail me now.
Like when Ja Morant comes over to Anthony Edwards and he immediately says, head up, head up. Oh, stop. No, like
game's still going on.
Game is over.
What are we doing anymore?
Are you serious?
Wow, there you go. There's number 5, baby. And you know what? Oh, sorry, number 4, she said. Number 4, all right, on the list. And you know what I love about this video? This is putting up 2 of the youngest and really the two of the best players that are in NBA right now. Think about it. Ja Morant, come on, man. That boy got skills. He got mad skills. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards, boy, I'm telling you what, that's another young boy right now. He is not afraid. I just don't know if his game is all the way there yet. You know what I mean? I mean, his game's better than my game. But on that level, I'm not sure. He shows flashes and he'll dunk on you, but can he carry a team? That's the only thing I'm worried about ever. But Anthony is the future. But really, Ja, that's what I loved about this video. Just to capture 2 of the young guns coming together and identifying who is best. You know what I mean? Who is really best. Now, what I'd really like to do is like maybe do a poll right now. Why don't you go ahead and put in the chat, who do you think is best? I mean, it's a draw for me because you're going to see a lot of videos on each one of them on our station. But who do you think is the best? Let's try to figure that out. On to number 3.
I think Bronny does have the capabilities to be a very good backup point guard in this league. If you can take that to a starter, that's on the work that you come in and put in, right? That's on the improvements that you make, the things that you do to get better. I can't speak for that. But nonetheless, I think he has more than enough attributes and tools and things about him that'll make him a good backup point guard at least. Backup point guards need to pick up full court. He's going to be able to do that with the best. Backup point guards need to be able to knock down shots. We know he can knock down a shot. Backup point guards need to be smart, not make mistakes. People complain that he played basketball too mistake-free. And I think Bronny will have a very solid career.
That was number 3, baby. And you know who it was? That was Bron. Little Bron. Little Bron Jr. But look, I like what Draymond was saying in his little synopsis of what he thought about Bronny. It wasn't negative, really, if you think about it. I thought he was saying basically he can get out of this whatever he puts into it. If he wants to be a backup point guard, then he's going to put in backup point guard work. If he wants to be a star someday or a starter, then he's going to put in star or starter work. To me, I just love that whole thing with what Draymond, you know that was Draymond Green, right? I just love that whole thing what Draymond was saying, because at the end of the day, though, I mean, look at the young man. I think he scored like 30 points and, double-double or something he had in a game. I don't think it was an NBA game. I think it was the next level down. But, I couldn't do that, so I have to give him love. I have to give him love for sure. That was number 3, y'all. Hey, before we go on, let's take a moment to like and subscribe. Let's take a moment to go ahead and leave a comment. I think we was going to say if you like Ja or you like Ant, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. But go ahead and put your comment in there. But let's go on to number 2. Stop the madness. What the hell? We just made a video about Luka being traded to LA. Dallas. What is going on in Dallas, bruh? What's going on in LA? They gonna trade AD? Come on. Neither here or there. It really doesn't matter because Luka is a baller. You know what I'm saying? We all know he's a baller. That whole video right there just talked about him and a little bit about how, just gave a little example of how he can play. But we know that. Even if you're not a Luka fan, you have to admit that the boy can play. And then, we ain't got into the AD yet, but that's another video. But Luka, I don't know what Dallas was thinking. I really, maybe they just didn't want to pay him the max contract, and this was the easiest way to get out of it. But that franchise has to be tanking. That has to. Mark Cuban, what are you doing, my brother? What are you doing out there? Mark Cuban, hashtag Mark Cuban. I don't know what you're doing, bro. On to number one. Our number one video is coming next, and this one you loved because this one became our first ever viral video. And so I want you to go along with it. We just like fun. That's all. We just act a fool and have fun and we just have fun. Get on the good foot. That had to be one of the best videos to see the responses to. I'm telling you right there, because people was loving this video, and they still are. I mean, it's funny, you know what I mean? To be truthful, I'm gonna say I saw this video on, I think it was ESPN, of this young man playing college basketball, and man, I loved it. But it did have that, Real Talk Live 007 version to it. You know what I mean? It didn't have that little extra, So that's what we had to do. We had to put a little spin on it, a little flair on it. I hope you guys liked it. A lot of your comments, wonderful. I mean, I love talking to you guys. We had, I think, over 10,000 comments on that particular video, and we're still getting them. You saw it right there. It just came up on my screen. We're still getting them as they're coming because, we're here. We just want to build a good community that, and let me say this too. Well, did I say that was number one? I did say that. Okay, so yeah, hey, number one, before I go on to my next rant. Number one. Yeah. All right, there we go. Look, we welcome you. For anyone who wants to like and subscribe and to become a part of our community and our family, we welcome you here. We welcome you if you don't agree that LeBron is the best or Jordan is the GOAT, because we're going to have that conversation here in a minute. And I welcome everybody to give their opinion. We don't know if LaMelo Ball will ever come back again this season, or if he's just pretty much done, or if can LaMelo play a whole season. We're going to talk about things like that. Coach Prime, will he go from the season he had this year to another great season next year? I tend to believe, if I had to put my money on it, which I already did, bet Kings, you know what I'm saying? I would put my money on that one. But we're going to talk about it again. But all these things that we're going to become in a community with, in a family with, I want you guys to understand. We show respect. We allow for different opinions because that's just the way it is. It just makes for good talk, and this is all we're gonna do is just discuss sports and funness, right? And that's it. But we cannot condone any sort of crazy conversation or beating up community members with words. That's not accepted. I'm telling you now, that's just not accepted. We don't go out like that. All right, so having said all that, I hope you guys really enjoyed the 5 videos that have been the best videos. Molly says shorts. I know. I got to keep saying the right things, but I'm working on it. But I want to thank you guys for visiting. And again, leave a comment and like and subscribe if you'd like to know what our next videos are going to be. Take care, guys.